What are the advantages of Chapter 7 bankruptcy? Hi, I'm Darrell Castle. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Tennessee. And as we conclude this video series on Chapter 7 bankruptcy, I want to reiterate to you some of the advantages of Chapter 7. First, the advantage is speed, time and speed. You are in and out of it within 3 to 6 months. And by that I mean from the time you file it, it will be completely finished in 3 to 6 months, usually a lot less than 6 months. There's not 6 months of work for you to do. Most of that's done by your attorney, but it will be completely finished in 3 to 6 months. That's number one. Number two, you will be completely out of debt. You will be debt free. You will have to make no payments on any of your debts. That's a big advantage. Now the exception to that, of course, is if you have collateralized property, meaning property that you owe money on. If you have a house or a car, for example, and you want to keep those items, then you would have to continue making payments on those debts after your bankruptcy is discharged. Number three, if you had dischargeable debts, then they're discharged. But if you have non-dischargeable debts, those would also be an exception. Debts like student loans, like recent taxes, personal income taxes, less than 3 years old, and past due child support. None of those will be discharged in Chapter 7. They'll all escape Chapter 7 discharge. But it is a big advantage to get a completely fresh start, except for those things. Now, how can you keep your property in a Chapter 7? Well, you can do that. Your home, your car, you can do that if your equity is not excessive, and if you're current on the payments, or you can quickly become current. Those are the ways you can do it. But now, one important thing, folks, I want to leave you with is find an attorney. Find the right attorney to do this for you, because that's going to be very important. First, look for somebody, obviously, who has experience in the bankruptcy world, someone that you trust to do proper work for Chapter 7. Sit down and interview that person and say, let me talk to you about what I want to do here and give me your thoughts on it, that type of thing. Somebody you can relate to, in other words, somebody who can relate to you, someone you can ask questions of, you feel comfortable talking to. Those are all very, very important things. Somebody that you're at ease with. That is who you should look for to represent you in your Chapter 7 efforts. Hi, I'm Darrell Castle. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Tennessee. And if you have debts you can't pay, or you're just looking for a fresh start, you're down financially and you want a fresh start and you want to consider Chapter 7, I'd love to talk with you about that, folks. Call me anytime for a free appointment, or contact me at the Get in Touch form on this page.